Hello guys, welcome and welcome back to Island Vibe Dishes. Today I'm gonna show you guys how to make Haitian Cremas. This is basically a holiday drink. We usually consume it in December. This is where if you have a business that this is the product that you make for sale, you're gonna have a large amount of money coming in because around December and other holidays, Asians tend to drink a lot of cremas. Today we're not gonna talk about that, but I'm mostly gonna show you guys the ingredient that we use to make it and the process. It's easy, and if you follow my recipe, you're gonna really enjoy some good cremas. Okay guys, I'm gonna start by telling you guys all the ingredients that I'm going to use to make the cremas. So I'm gonna start with the lime. We're gonna use 2 lime. We're gonna use a grater and we're gonna get the zest, the lime zest, and then we're gonna use the juice to add in the cremas when it's almost done. So we use 2 lime, and then we use some nutmeg. I'm not gonna use that one, but I'm gonna use the whole one because to me it smells more richer, more flavorful. So I also use a grater and I make the powder. This is the powder that I get from this. I use 1 of it. We're gonna use a little bit of cinnamon powder. We're also gonna use some cinnamon stick and some star anise, and we're gonna use some bay leaf to put on it. And we're also gonna use some essence, a little bit of vanilla, and some vanilla extract. I'm gonna use 2 condensed milk, 2 cans of evaporated milk, and I'm also gonna use some rum. Usually in Haiti we use rum barbecue, but it's hard for me to find, and I'm gonna use this one. And we're gonna need sugar, and this one is the main ingredient for the cremas. It's coconut. So I'm gonna crack them open, throw away the water or drink the water, whatever you wanna do with it. It's good water. And I'm gonna peel the coconut because we don't need the black stuff in there. We only gonna use the white part of the coconut. Then we're gonna blend it. You can either blend it with the milk or you can blend it with the rum. In my case, I'm gonna blend it with the rum. We also going to use a bowl to mix everything. Make sure there is no water in your bowl. It's really dry because that's one thing you don't want to add in your cremas is water, because it's gonna make it not last, and you're gonna use a wooden spoon. Okay guys, I crack open my coconut. Now this is the skin that I'm talking about that you have to remove before you blend the coconut. You can either do it this way to take it off, or you just use the knife and you go like this. You peel it off because you only need the white part. Okay guys, after you peel it, wash it, pat it dry, this is what you should have. Only the white part of the coconut, and you cut it in small pieces because you're going to blend it so that you don't break your blender. So we're gonna start blending it and get all the juice out of it. Now we're gonna add the coconut in the blender. And we're gonna add our milk, 1 can of milk, because you don't wanna break your blender. And I'm gonna add a little bit of rum. Some people blend it with the rum alone. You can use either way. I just don't want to break my blender. Okay guys, I'm done blending the coconut. I forgot to show you guys. And now I'm straining it so I can get only the juice. Sorry if you hear noises. My mom is doing laundry. Even though I told her to quiet, I'm making a video, she won't listen. So I just have to deal with it when you're trying to do cooking videos and you have kids and you have people in your house. It's really hard. She won't listen. I don't know if it's something with age, but yeah, the kids cannot tell them what to do. Yeah guys, this is how you take the juice out of the coconut basically. Okay guys, now we're gonna add more milk. And now we're gonna add sugar guys. Hello. Bon pa tout rete pou pran jus sa. Okay guys, I think I'm gonna finish this with a voiceover because everybody's back from school. So basically, after you get the coconut juice, after you blend everything, you add more milk, you add your sugar, you make sure your sugar is dissolved in the mixture. So now you are going to add your condensed milk. As you guys can see, I add 1 condensed milk and I have 2. I'm gonna start dissolving 1 in the mixture and then I'm gonna add the other one. So when you're making cremas, you have to stir a lot, because that's how all your ingredients gonna come together. Now I'm gonna add the other one. Bring the volume of your pot down, please. And I'm gonna continue to stir my cremas. Keep doing it. That's how it's gonna become thick. You have to keep stirring it. Stir that cremas up. You see how everything is in the bottom? You have to stir it so everything can become balanced together. You add all your spices, everything at the end, because after you're done all this, you're gonna let it marinate overnight. And tomorrow I'm gonna show you guys how I'm gonna drain it and what I'm gonna use to drain it, because you don't want all that spices in there. You see how nothing in the bottom now? See? And it started to have a nice consistency. That's how you want your cremas to be. This cremas don't even need to be overnight because it's already nice looking. When you add your lime juice, it's gonna become more thick. I have a lot of lime juice. I don't think I'm gonna use all of it, because if you put too much it's gonna become too hard. So that's how you want your cremas to be. Look at this. You haven't even done yet and your cremas is looking like that. This is the best feeling ever. So now we're gonna add some more rum. A lot of rum. A lot of rum. This is not a kid drink, but kids do drink it. In Haiti, kids like it. The smell started to come. Look at this, guys. Okay, guys, if you see me using this clicker a lot, it's what I use to stop and make the video go. So some people don't like to add salt, but I always like to add a little pinch of salt in my cremas. So now we're gonna add all the flavors, all the ingredients, all the spices, so you can bring the taste of the cremas together. So I'm gonna start with the cinnamon. I'm gonna sprinkle some cinnamon to my liking. You can use 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons, but I know how much I need, so I just add it to my liking. Now I'm gonna add some vanilla extract. Once again, I'm sorry if you hear the laundry noise back there. So this is my vanilla extract. I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of each, and I'm gonna add some vanilla essence. And some no essence. And by that time, your crema smell should take the whole house. And we're gonna add everything else. And we're gonna keep stirring. Remember, stirring is the key for the cremas. Keep stirring it.
Okay, guys, now we are getting ready so we can add the lime juice into the cremas. Remember not to add too much. So right now I feel like I have too much lime juice, so I'm just gonna use half of it to add in there. And please remember, keep stirring your cremas, because that's what's gonna make all the ingredient comes together and make the cremas thick. So after I add my lime juice, I'm gonna keep stirring it. At that point, my cremas is ready, and I'm gonna get another container and I'm gonna put it in that container, just because this one I don't have a cover for it. So I'm gonna add it to another container that I have a cover, and then I'm gonna leave it overnight. I'm gonna leave it for at least 24 hours so that everything can balance, and the more you left it, the taste become more flavorful with all the ingredient and everything in there. And I'm gonna use a little piece of cloth that I bought on Shein. I believe it was $1.99, and I'm gonna use it to drain my cremas. So this is what I'm talking about that I got on Shein. It's a little piece of cloth. It's like I don't know how it's called. I don't remember the name of it, but it's really nice. It's gonna help the cremas to be really soft the way I want it. I don't want any spice in my cremas. You don't want any spice in your cremas either. It's not enjoyable. That's the word I'm looking for. It's not enjoyable when you're drinking your cremas and you feel the piece of cinnamon powder and the nutmeg and the lime zest in your mouth. It's not enjoyable. So that's why I like mine to be very clean white. So at that part right there, you're gonna need somebody to help you. I'm gonna have my nephew help me because somebody have to hold it for you as you pour the cremas in there. You're gonna need a little helper, and my nephew gonna help me do that. This process gonna take a little bit of 30 minutes. It's gonna take a long time. I didn't expect it to take that long, but it took me half an hour for everything to come out of that thing. I didn't expect it to be that slow. So as you can see, I'm trying to squeeze it a little bit to see if it can go faster, but yeah, I spent half an hour. And here we go. Here's my cremas. This is how I like my cremas, white and with nothing on it. All you need is the flavor. You don't need all the dry ingredient that was in there. So yeah, this is my cremas, guys. And trust me, this is the real process. I know some people, they use blender to do it. That's the real process, the way we do it in Haiti. And after you're done, your cremas have to stick in your cup. Look at this. This is so beautiful and very tasteful. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to share, like, and comment, and I'll see you guys for another video. Bye.